The Knicks would head into Atlanta to take on the Hawks in the final regular season matchup between these two fake rivals. Knicks looking to tie the season series and finish out the quote-unquote first half, the pre-All-Star break, strong. And their All-Stars, yes, All-Stars plural, made it happen. Julius Randle starting off to a hot start. Three things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Julius Randle cooking the Hawks in every way possible. Then Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson, would follow suit, destroying DeJounte Murray every chance he got. Yet strong play by the Knicks bench. And even though the Hawks were able to cut this lead to 11, the Knicks found a way to quell the momentum every single time. And the Knicks coast to a 122-101 victory over the Hawks.
CP.
Yo.
2 games in a row. No cardiac Knicks.
No cardiac Knicks. They're getting it done easy. Who are these guys, man?
What is happening around here?
What is happening around these parts? It's a strange feeling. Yeah, Ignacio Lobregat in the chat. This is a strange feeling. Who are these guys? Well, what we can say is from this first half, this was probably the best first half I've seen this team play all year. And there have been a couple. They've had some strong outings. Mm-hmm. But to a man, offensively, defensively, this team was locked in. Locked in the first half.
Yes.
Big game against a quality opponent. They're quote-unquote rivals, and they came out strong. You can count on Julius to go off against his team. There's nobody on the Hawks that could stop him. Whether it's Collins, Hunter, it really doesn't matter. He destroys the Hawks, especially in the regular season. So that wasn't a surprise. Brunson really having his way with Murray. You know, even though JB's been probably the hottest player in the league right now, still DeJounte Murray, a solid defensive player, a good defensive player.
Yup.
And so Brunson coming into this matchup in these 3 games against the Hawks, only averaging 16 points per game, was filleting DeJounte Murray. His craft is unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. I mean, he was getting to his spots at will on DeJounte Murray tonight. At will. At will. And so you have another game, and this is becoming the norm. Julius and Jalen are carrying this team in terms of the offensive workload. And they're doing a great job at it. Now, to follow that up, defensively, the Grimes defensively, Sims. You look at the bench, Hartenstein. 3 block shots for Hartenstein.
Yeah, man.
My guy he's here. He's arrived. The help is here. Not help is on the way. Help is here off the bench. Hartenstein continues to impress. 11 rebounds, 4 offensive, 3 block shots, a +10 on the night. I thought Obi was strong tonight. 3 of 6 from downtown, very efficient in his 13 minutes, 11 points. Josh Hart continues to play well. You know what? I took DeJounte Murray today with more than 20 points on Prize Picks, right? He's been killing the Knicks. He's been averaging 20 points in this series, but I forgot to take into account this is a different Knicks team. And so you don't have, and this is not a knock on Deuce, but you don't have a Deuce on that other side who Murray was cooking in the last game. This is Josh Hart.
What a world, man. Is this team hitting their stride?
Yeah.
Going into the All-Star break? 3-game winning streak. By the way, Josh Hart undefeated as a New York Knicks right now. So, 3-game winning streak going into the All-Star break. 6 games above 500. 22 games left in the season. And we get Mitch coming back, hopefully after the All-Star break. Man, tell me that the defense is going to get that much better. We're going to get more second chance opportunities. And this team is starting to find a groove even more. It's still very ISO heavy.
Yeah.
Fred Katz tweeted about it earlier. Max, our guy Max, KFTV Max, wrote about it for the website. Knicks have a top 10 offense. It's not always pretty, but as Fred Katz tweeted today, they do a lot of ISO scoring, but everyone gets to really good spots.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone's getting to really good spots and really scoring at an efficient rate. It's just this offense is it's just different, man. It's different from when they started the season. It doesn't look right now. It's not looking as clunky. Partially because, as you noted, it's Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle leading the way, and Brunson's just been on a heater since January, dude. Since January 1st, this man is averaging 30 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field, 48% from 3 on 5 attempts per game.
Crazy.
And shooting 80% from the free throw line.
Crazy.
That has been Jalen Brunson. That has been Jalen Brunson for you. Now, and that's what to think of that, and that he's still not an all-star criminal.
Look, man, it's like what I said. Last time I called them was January, a loss against the Bucks. I said it. We put the league on notice, man.
Yeah.
No contender wants to see us in the playoff. We're a gritty team. We looking good right now. Shout out to my front office. I've been saying this. This is nothing new. I've been saying it. I don't like all these guys, all these toxic boys, Jason Florida, helping for losses. My dad from Harlem. We ain't never hope for no loss. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never was, I want to lose. Man, we always going for a win. Always, man.
Yeah.
You know, Tibbs, that's my coach right now, man. He's, that's my guy right now. Look, 80-20 rule, man. He gives us 80% of what we need. 20% is that mess of rotations. But we got Hart in there to kind of balance that out. I love that right now. Look at my guys' work. Y'all get off of RJ's back right now, okay? Because one thing that nobody speaks about, okay, is because I love RJ. I said in the beginning of the year, I jinxed him. That's why he's not an all-star this year. I jinxed him. But one thing is that, it's one thing contributing to winning basketball, but it's another thing not contributing to losing basketball. He plays within his offense.
Yeah.
He takes the shots he's supposed to take the shots. He's in a slump right now. But let's do the math right now. Look at the stats. Tonight he went 6 for 16. He missed all 6 of his three-pointers. So that's 6 for 10 from the field and 2 points, okay? You got Randle. Randle went 9 for 19. RJ makes 3 more shots, three-pointers. He's 26 points. Same stats as Randle right now. So y'all put a little bit more respect on his name because right now we're grooming him. We are grooming him right now in order to take that leap. Because in that next 4 or 5 years, we got the two-headed monster of Randle and Brunson right now, carrying us right now. And we get RJ rolling, we get Grimes rolling. We're gonna be all right, man. Y'all just hold your heads up.
Hold it down.
It's not. I'm gonna end up on this. I'm gonna end on this.
Okay.
It's stay the course. Stay the course. All right. It's not trust the process, but it's stay the course right now, man.
Okay.
That's all we got to do.
No doubt.
I just want to talk about one thing tonight that nobody's talking about. My man Tibbs. People have been crying about the coach all year long. And look what he's done. He's brought us to number 6 at the All-Star break. This is Tibbs' team. Tibbs is the guy who's leading the New York Knickerbockers. And everyone's been crying about him all season long. It's time to give the man his props.
My man Marks has put some respect on Tibbs' name tonight. Let's go, Mark. We're here for it. Let's go.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. I'm not going to cry about RJ. I'm not going to cry about any of the players. I'm going to say that finally they bought into Tibbs' way of playing. They're playing hard. They're playing strong. And they're playing tough defense. Tibbs is the man. No more of this fire Tibbs BS. No more that Tibbs got to get out of here BS. He brought.
Yep, there we go. And we're going to close the show with the rhyme animal, Chuck D, in the building. Chuck,
let's
how you
go.
feeling?
Yeah, I was swimming in the Discord, man. Listening to the show, doing the backstroke, man.
Yeah.
Big up goes out to, of course, big up to CP and Alex holding it down. But a special toast goes out to the Raisin Toast Johnny most of the night, JD, with the play-by-play. We were swimming in there. It was all good. He's got emotional, and we were screaming at the same time.
Yeah,
so big up, JD.
JD was great tonight, man. We got
up.
more on the way for that one, for sure.
OG Rapid Fire. like Mark said earlier, Tibbs got his 9. He fought hard to get his 9, and he got his 9. His 2 bonus people happen to be Deuce and Sims, and in case of emergency, break glass. He got his 9. So it's like a painter, and I do the art thing too. If a painter don't have his paints, he can't really make the painting. So he got his paints, and the final out the paint, he went from watercolor to oil when he got Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Chemistry, manners. And to me, personally, I think, not that I got 2 cents in the game, I think Josh Hart at the 3, since he's such a great rebounder, defender, and Grimes at the 2, makes RJ do his thing more and break out of whatever he's breaking in. I think RJ's a 6th man. Can a 22-year-old know that they could be an efficient 6th man?
No.
Somebody got to break it across to him.
Not in this day and age. Not in this day and age.
I would tell you this much. Grimes and Hart, they like an NFL backfield. We got a football team, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, Hart looks like he's playing football out there, man. He's tough.
Yo, man. I mean, they're picking off. I mean, and with that, I could see like Julius doing his thing, and sometimes he gets like oxygen loss, but JB is there. In case of emergency, he is there.
Yeah.
And then I look at our 4 coming off that 9. I mean, I'm sorry if RJ can't get it, but I mean, him and Julius, they never played well together. So don't you think that RJ, OB, right, IQ, and at least iHeart is a formidable 4 that Tibbs can live with? Because Tibbs ain't going to live with no other way outside his 9. I looked at tonight. This sequence, remember this sequence? I don't know if he turned into Bill Russell or Elijah Wan, but he got the putback dunk, right?
Yep.
The very next instance, he knocked the ball away in a steal deflection, right? And then he came up with a block shot and then threw the outlet pass.
Right. It got quickly to layup. Got quickly to layup, man. iHeart is playing outstanding.
Yo, it's like one thing I think he realized is like, yo, man, I'm not going to be the finesse pass guy. I got to give up my body. I got to play physical. Randle, on a couple of plays, he just said, yo, we're straight up, I'm 6'9", 260. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when the players realize who they are and we got the chemistry that matters, man, sometimes you never know if that piece is going to be perfect. And Josh Hart, not overhyping the situation, but he was that piece that maybe Tibbs saw. Is this a Chuck D apology to Tibbs? He got his paint, right? He got his paint.
Yeah.
He got his 9. He always asked for that 9, and he asked for his players.
Yep. So
here we go. And here's the final take on me and this OG rapid fire. Yo, 85% of this league is playing like garbage. I don't know if it's post-pandemic. They're all inconsistent. The biggest complaint about this league is that it's gone from a coaching league down to the players coaching and being general manager, and that has something to do, no matter how much talent you got, with how much your player is going to be on the floor. You got to have people who are familiar with each other. Now, of course, when you got super-duper stars and a brain like Chris Paul, we might see something come out of Phoenix that might be, okay, here's something that everybody got to deal with. But really, seriously, familiarity, chemistry means everything, especially in an inconsistent league. And it's an inconsistent league. You know, Joel Embiid, we look at him and, dude is a 59-60 game a year player. And there's no wonder why they don't do it in the playoffs. There ain't no mystery. It ain't no wonder why, like, Ben Simmons and Joel, when they played, they couldn't get it done. You know, in New York City, stars are built. They're not always bought. JB is our star. He's more important in the All-Star game. Last take on this about the All-Star game, right? Maybe the slam dunk contest should be the player in the game that had the hottest dunk. And maybe the three-point contest should be the one who shot the longest tray. It'll be a better game than what we're looking at right now. Rapid fire OG.
Let's go.
Salute, I'm out. We feeling good.
Let's go. Throw some 5s in the chat for the Rhyme Animal Chuck D, man. Al, great show. Enjoy the break, man. We'll catch up stronger, better than ever. KFTV, man. We out of here. #1 show for the fans, by the fans.